Have you ever been so disappointed, yet just wanted to quit? Hold that thought. My name is Emily, formerly of the Low Spice Book Club. I recently started my channel, and I went into it with a completely wrong mindset. It inevitably led me feeling like a failure. However, I was able to turn it around, make a change, shift my priorities, and now I feel a lot more comfortable and confident with what I want my channel to do for others, my channel mission. And I would like to use this self-reflection as a means of encouragement to any of you out there who are struggling with the same kinds of things, or if you started your own channel and you're also not seeing what you thought you would. So let's come together and I will share. I launched this channel on May 19th. I was so excited to be a part of this community. I saw other people launch their channels recently. They saw some success. I thought I might as well. And have you ever just been so disappointed you wanted to quit? My first 24 hours, I got 3 views. Actually, I got 5 because I logged into my casual channel to see if the video played properly, and the second view was because I accidentally clicked it trying to navigate around it. So my very first real view came about 8 hours after initial upload. My 8th real view came on day 3, and when I checked my analytics, that 8th viewer clicked off pretty quickly, but not before they disliked the video. What was happening? Now, going into this, I was already dealing with my friends not bothering to even reply to my messages, and the people I thought who cared about me not checking in on me after months of quiet. They wouldn't initiate conversation. I would always have to be me. Do you know what that feels like? Do you know what that sounds like? Rejection. How about 8 views in 3 days on a platform with hundreds of millions of people? Now, I know my video hasn't been shown to hundreds of millions of people, but going into this with that background that I mentioned about my friends, hundreds of millions of people, and only 8 were interested enough to even click on my video, and only 2 were brave enough to take a chance on me and subscribe and see what else I had to offer. Sounds pretty familiar, right? Sounds a lot like rejection. So this narrative of I did something wrong, or I'm a mistake, or nobody even cares about me was playing over and over again in my mind for hours on end. You might be thinking, Emily, aren't you being a bit dramatic? You only just started your channel. This could be an algorithm thing. You did get that many views and subscribers. Shouldn't you be happy? And deep down I am. It's just I came into this with the wrong expectations. So going back to the person who saw success in the same niche as me, who launched her channel several weeks prior, she actually got almost 5,000 views on her first video, which is fantastic. I thought to myself, surely my video is just as good. And even if it's only half as good, that's still thousands of views. And then to temper my excitement, bring me back down to reality, I told myself, even these smaller creators get at least 100 views per video, which is fine. I'd be pleased with that. And then I wake up on day 2, secretly hoping for a breakthrough. Instead, I find another creator's video recommended to me who launched her channel same day as me, same exact subject matter as me, with over 120 views. And I ended that day with 6 measly views. But I followed all the advice of the YouTube gurus. Where were my people? You see, my expectations were unrealistic, and playing this comparison game was robbing me of my joy and stealing my sense of accomplishment for having put myself out there and gotten that many views and subscribers. So what do you do when you perceive yourself as a rejected failure? Well, after you spiral and have a meltdown, you consider ways to improve. So I went back and watched more YouTube guru videos, see what I could change. I altered my title, picked a different thumbnail, and I engaged with more creators. I prayed. I even, not out of desperation, it's just normal conversation between me and God. And I even Googled, is it normal for YouTube videos to get so few views? And it is. But then I considered maybe people just aren't that interested in what a channel called Low Spice Book Club has to offer. So most clean and Christian readers read Low Spice books. They don't go out of their way to read them, but they're okay with it. I get the sense that people are under the wrong impression, though, when they hear the words low spice. And low spice simply means fade to black, closed and cracked door, intimacy scenes and books. So no explicit content. However, I suspect the connotation is entirely different. And if that's true, then I unintentionally alienated myself from the clean and Christian book reading community, which is the community I wanted to join. Not only that, I fear I might have accidentally boxed myself in this micro niche. People want to read no and low spice books, true. But do they want a channel dedicated solely to that? I don't know. I didn't intend for my channel to be that way, but it no doubt came across that way. So I started brainstorming. I racked my brain, I racked other people's brains. And then finally, when I was in the shower, where all good ideas come, I came up with my new channel name. So welcome everyone to my channel, To Read Her Heart. I feel as though this more accurately represents myself and my channel mission, which is to connect and help people through books. A brief breakdown of To Read Her Heart. To read. I love reading, and I intend to use books as a device to engage and interact with others, with everyone. And her heart, my heart, which implies a sense of vulnerability and openness. Hearts also represent passion, mine being to help others. They, of course, represent love and romance, which is obviously one of my favorite plots in reading. And they also represent feeling. And I feel often and moved deeply. To read her heart is a vow to share myself with you, but it also shows what God does with me and with us all. That's why I included Jeremiah 16:7 on my banner, which says, "For the Lord sees not as man sees. Man sees by outward appearance. The Lord sees on the heart." So there's this accountability there that I want to hold myself to with this channel. This channel will likely mostly have fun book talks. At its core, I want to help you. I want to get to know you better. And if helping you looks like entertaining you by gushing about good books or complaining about bad books even, then that's okay. I can't hope to say something compelling and meaningful in every video, nor do I want to. Being that serious all the time is rather exhausting. But with this new channel name, I feel like I'm affording us the opportunity to connect at any moment. I don't want these videos to be a cold transaction between buyer and seller. I want them to be a chance for authentic connection between future friends and companions. As close as you can get when there's a screen between two people, anyway. So with this shift, I feel more confident in myself and my aspirations for this channel and less concerned about numbers, which honestly takes a burden off my shoulders. Now it's not a matter of getting as many people to this channel as possible. It's more a matter of the heart. If you guys have hit a wall recently and come out on the other side stronger and better for it, please do share that with us. I would love to see how you're doing, how you're moving forward, and I would hope that it would encourage others as well. I look forward to seeing what you have to say and what I can do with you all through this channel. Thank you so much for sticking with me till the end. I hope you have a wonderful day, and I'll see you later. Bye.